Hello.
I'll be on the highway in a minute.
10-4.
Ran across a little issue today. An outdoor cat just came running into our house, and now we can't find it, and we're trying to get someone to help us find the cat. We did, and it's not coming out. It's freezing out now, and I think the cat got scared, wanted to come in because it was too cold out. Because we don't know if it has an owner. But either way, it was hungry, ate some food, and then just ran in and went somewhere. So. I know, it was funny because all the doors were closed, and everywhere we looked, it wasn't there. So, yeah, we don't really know what to do right now.
Anybody else want a mixer invite?
Not for me tonight.
You can send me one.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I love how there's a sign outside a gallon that says drive safely. I'm thinking, this is multiplayer. What do you mean?
Say that again. There's a sign what?
There was a sign leaving Gallon here in Tucson that said, drive safely, and I said, this is multiplayer, what are you talking about? Drive safely, and I said, this is multiplayer.
Yes, safely is how we must drive.
So it seems like now every time at 5:30 on the server.
Who might we be waiting on? Does anyone know?
I'm coming onto the highway there now.
I'm coming.
I think it's the other people that are in Discord that aren't here is Horn and Godspeed.
It's not me.
Maybe Horn then.
Not trucking tonight, are you?
No. I'm kind of in a bad mood, and I don't want to take it out on anybody.
Sorry to hear that. Not that you don't want to take it out on anybody. That's good. But sorry that you're in that.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that could have been avoided easily today.
Well, I think Godspeed needs a big hug.
Yeah, possibly. I'm about ready to take it out on Doom.
Doom?
Yeah, the newest Doom.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't really know where, well, Bullet might, where Dayton and Cincinnati are at, but let's just say that I had to drive back and forth 7 times today.
Yikes.
I was not happy.
everybody else has diesel tankers, but me and Lady Bullet haven't.
So what you're saying is that you two got the wrong trailers.
Were we meant to get a certain type of trailer?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Han, are you gonna join us?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
10 o'clock?
I saw cops at Red Docks. Got several, it looks like we're waiting on.
I'm
Who's
on
got
your
the
sets.
reverse on?
That was me, sorry about that. I think like Lady Bullet's got it on too. That's probably what you're hearing. Even RK has got a diesel trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool the way that happened.
I just pick a random freight market.
Oh, you're not using the Speditor?
Not yet.
So how was everyone's day?
Decent.
Mine was good. How was yours, Bullet?
Too much time spent at work. Need less time at work, more time at home.
I spent too long on Farming Sim.
For streaming purposes, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I know you got life.
I was gonna say you need more money and less work hours.
I tried to get them to let me work 410s, but they just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, the way we've got isn't so much the work day, but we're working 10 days and then off 4 days in a row. So that works out pretty nice.
10 days in a row and then 4 days off. That's not too bad. Is that the railroad?
No, it's a little oil field.
Oh, okay.
We just got 3 of us that work together and work that schedule around. So the way it works out is we have 2 guys out here every day, and then there's 2 days every 2 weeks that we've got all 3 of us here. But it works out pretty nice where every 2 weeks you've got a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, that does sound nice.
What do you do?
I work in the oil field. It's a production field. It's not like on a drilling rig or anything like that. So it's pretty steady, pretty calm job for the most part.
Who are we waiting on?
Are you here yet, Hon?
Looks like I'm in the wrong field.
I'm on the highway, about to be there.
I like the surround sound of my headset.
Yeah, I'm using my Turtle Beach headset from my Xbox One.
I don't
Alright.
actually. I mean, right now I'm just on my phone, but I don't actually even have a headset. I've just got my computer, built-in microphone, and then I've got some earbuds that a girlfriend I was dating almost 10 years ago, I guess. She got me a MP3 player for Christmas. Those earbuds that came with it actually are pretty nice. I don't even remember what brand they are, in case one of them they finally go out.
Yeah, you'll have a hard time replacing them, won't you?
But I mean, especially for earbuds, they've got really surprisingly good bass response and all of that. So
Bye, Lady Bullet.
Yeah, anyone else wanting to speak, go on and take off.
My aim for tonight is not to crash once into anyone or anything. That was my aim last night, but that miserably failed by me flipping over several times.
Well, Jack, I give you the best of luck.
Is everyone here? Is anyone here?
No one's here.
And no one's here. Doesn't sound like anyone's here. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and roll out there, Roy.
10-4.
I forgot I had my mid lift up.
Is this thing working?
Hey,
No.
cop.
It's not working.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Lucky, what's up? How you two guys doing? Cop and Bucky? Haven't seen you the last couple times.
I've been busy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, same here. Work's been nuts.
Had to go play Army this last weekend, and tomorrow I gotta head for Roseville for I don't know how long.
Wow.
So I figured I'd hop on here today and make sure everybody knew that I was still alive and kicking anyway.
Oh, I'm glad you made it.
Now if I can just get my computer to cooperate.
Hammers help. I'll just say that.
Yeah, but that gets very expensive very quickly.
Yes, it does.
yeah, that's about how I felt yesterday. The hopping on, make sure everybody knew that you were still alive and kicking, because I hadn't been on, and especially with a good group for what, probably three months or so since I was last on.
Yeah, it's been a while, long while. Well, I'm glad y'all are back. And alive and kicking. That's important.
Yeah, every day above the ground is a win.
That's right. Oh yeah, I was supposed to turn there.
Really?
I wasn't.
Neither was I, but I followed Bullet.
Uh-oh. Probably should have stayed going straight then. For once, I was paying attention to my GPS.
It's cause that's cause rednecks not around.
I've only got 37 miles. I'm going out to the liquor farm. What is it? Duchelle, the wine place.
Darshell, Uzao.
Yeah.
So, since I'm not at the computer at the moment, can anybody refresh my memory if there's a garage in Barstow? I don't think there is.
Let me go check on bullets so we're on.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Where did she post that at? Bullet? That garage thing.
ATS, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's in ATS chat.
It should be
Oh,
pinned.
Probably pinned.
I know when she put up the convoy route earlier today, she tagged in there that each city that you're tripping to is gonna and actually delivering to has a garage. But I was
Phoenix
just thinking
first.
that would probably be the best place for me to put y'all up, somewhere in the middle. But it looks like y'all are turning in Bakersfield, so I know there's a garage there. So when I get home and actually on, that may be where I just hang out, wait for y'all to pass back through Bakersfield.
Wait, I'm going
Oh,
to
lady
Bush.
just posted a picture.
Well, I just took the long way around then.
I am really liking this easy Jake button.
Easy Jake, is that what you called it?
Yeah, it's an extra button on the side of the shifter I got, and it's just awesome. You just flick it once, and the engine starts braking whatever you want while you're shifting.
Cool.
Didn't there used to be like a ATS multiplayer channel, chat channel or something?
It's all in one now.
The ATS MP chat.
Yeah. I think everything's in that.
Because I didn't see.
So, Bullet, the shifter that you have, it's just the. Does it have the splitter on the side, or do you have that map wheel or something like that?
No, it's got a splitter and a high-low, but it doesn't have a Jake thing.
Hold on. My GPS is taking me outside of Phoenix.
What do you run, the 18 or the 13?
18.
Spinner messed up my load and made me go to... I'm not sure where. It made me go to Bakersfield.
Although I should probably switch it to 13.
Already ruined by trying not to crash into anything. 50% damage.
Yeah, if you go down to 13, you're gonna want to try and make sure to get a little bit of practice in, because it does shift a fair amount differently than the 8.
What's different about it?
I'd imagine like the rev points.
Well, I guess because I only play on keyboard, so I've got it shifted on keyboard. So that shifting through an H shifter probably wouldn't be as bad because you probably don't use the splitter in the low gear as it is, right?
Well, no, the I don't use the split. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't use the split in the low gear.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then a 13 would probably be pretty much just the same if you don't use the side splitter in the low gears, and then the high would. Because like I said, I just get used to hitting shift twice, 2 or 3 times on the 18 versus not really skipping any of the low gears. So I keep trying to shift way too much.
What?
But
Yeah,
on
typically,
actual,
When
Go
did I
ahead,
hit
I'm sorry.
something?
I was gonna say, but on an actual shifter, it probably wouldn't be as bad to switch back and forth.
Yeah, I usually go 1, 3, and then 5 and 7, and then 8 and 8 high.
Right.
I enjoy running the 18.
I don't pull heavy hauls much anymore, but I know that you kind of want the 18 for a heavy haul.
Yeah, it gives you more gears to play with, especially when it comes up to hills and stuff like that.
You're just wanting to know about the garages?
Oh, that was me asking a while ago, but Lady posted the pic again a while ago.
Are we meeting on the 17 North?
I just sent it to you in a direct message, so again.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it looks like 17. Although I'm on south side of Phoenix.
I had to go 16 miles out to Walbert to get my load.
Oh, y'all are just now meeting and loading up.
Yeah, we just got to our first stop and unloaded. Now we're loading back up.
I'm just gonna go on 17 North. I'm sure we'll find where each other are.
Are you on the north side of Phoenix?
10-4.
Okay. Give me a little bit, because I got to get into Phoenix and then go all the way through it.
Okay, so y'all are just now about to head towards Flagstaff if you get everything right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, by the time I get home, I may be able to just meet y'all there instead of all the way over in Barstow or Bakersfield. I thought y'all were farther along.
Yeah, I think I see a lady up here. Yeah, I do. Sorry guys, be right back.
10-4. It's Flagstaff next, right?
Yes. Hey, Lime, what's your miles?
I'm right behind him, and it says 132 for me.
Okay, so I'm almost to you guys. I'm at 137.
I'm
There you
37 miles away.
Ah, I found you.
Oh, just a little tidbit that I was figuring out last night. Trying to figure out how much longer it'd be before I finished. But I did some figuring. Comes out at about 55, between 55 and 60 miles an hour average. You could do right at 20 in-game miles per real life minute. And then your in-game time, one in-game minute passes every 6 seconds. So 10 in-game minutes passes every one real life minute.
Cool.
As far as the multiplayer time, single player varies depending on where you're at, the city or not.
I got 4 hours to deliver my load.
Well, mine says it's only 3 hours and 26 minutes.
I'm not looking at ETA. I'm looking at job time.
Oh, you got one of the external contracts?
No, freight market. It's a rush order.
Oh, I got you.
It's
Yeah, but
extremely rush.
I was just saying that, 131 miles, and it's saying 3 hours and 26 minutes, so you ought to be good. But if you want to go ahead and go for it.
Oh my god. This truck right here.
Don't mind that. You didn't see a thing.
I'm back.
You went flying off the road.
No, we're behind.
I may have not seen where everybody was parked. Oh, yeah, why don't you take my spot?
Hello.
Hello.
Why are my flags blue?
I do not know.
Never seen that before.
Sorry, what? Are you talking about me?
Lime, do you
No.
want to perhaps put a Kenworth logo on the back of Lady's trailer?
I was trying to make the most room I could for you, because I didn't see you coming up there when I was after going up.
You can come back a bit.
I haven't seen Can Work for Life for in a while.
I haven't either.
Where are we lining up for this one?
What's that?
Where are we lining up?
North side of Phoenix on 17.
Okay. Heavy hauls to the back, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Is there enough room back there, or do we all need to move up?
Yeah, we're good back here.
Okay.
As long as they don't come flying around that corner.
I don't know who would do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Who would do that? Not anybody I know.
No, definitely not. So there'll be someone that wasn't paying attention. Silly people.
Yeah. Silly sausages. That would be my guess anyway. But no one in this group.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Why does it always do that? Every time I press the space bar when I'm typing in something, it always
That's
makes the horn
that's
stick
the
in.
that's the lamest horn I've ever heard.
I know.
That's just the H one, isn't it?
Well, it's set for spacebar on my keyboard, but I do have the real one set on my stream. See?
That sounds like the old computer sounds back in the day when all you had were beeps. Does anyone remember ANSI music? You could
No.
write ANSI files that played music.
Who are we waiting on? Oh, I'm ladies to that too.
It took some skill to be able to do that, though.
Bucky, are you on your way here?
Yeah, I'm already in the lineup.
All right, so that should be everybody. Are we missing anybody? Speak now.
I'm bringing up the rear.
Wait, what, set are you guys on now?
We're the other side of Phoenix, and we're heading to Flagstaff, I believe.
Oh, so you guys just started?
Yeah. We're going to our second destination.
Okay, I'll try to meet you guys either in Flagstaff or Sacramento.
Sounds good.
You all right there, Star Trekker?
Yeah, last night I built like a kind of like an 8-shifter thing, but I didn't get X-Patter, so my shifting is like a plus sign instead of a like a H.
Hey, Cop, are you out and moving?
Yep, everyone's moving.
All right. Bring it on up a little bit, Roy. Okay. Didn't quite mean it that way, but okay. Roy, smack your microphone around a little bit. Maybe it'll behave.
Lorena, you have a nice truck. You don't need to show off.
Throw the microphone against the wall, it'll work better that way.
That's what I hear.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do 60.
See, you threw it against the wall and it works better now.
I'd like to. I really don't like this headset at all.
Well, then throw it against a concrete wall and go get you another one. What kind do you have?
Cheapo billboard.
Never heard of it.
I think there should be a dedicated channel where Bullet gives advice to how to replace equipment.
Yeah, a text channel?
Yeah, and most of it will probably just be throw it against the wall.
Probably more than most, right?
I've never thrown anything against the wall.
I mean, whether you have or not, it still makes for pretty good advice, right?
Yeah.
The Bulletstorm tech support.
Yeah. Get a bigger hammer. Get her done. That's stealing. That's infringing copyright right there. And you can't say get her done, can you?
You can say get her done.
That's just one letter.
But it's enough.
Maybe. As long as it keeps me away from the copyright police.
There you go.
Well, I heard something on the radio. I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday morning, but apparently there's some festival or something in New York that's being sued by like Ozzy Osbourne and Ozfest because this festival has their name, Ozzy Fest. So apparently it's not different enough.
Jagger Felix. Sorry.
The only reason I've asked is if I slow down, and I will not get up this hill, so sorry about that.
No, I was thinking, Jack, this is a thing that might happen. W-R-E-K or C-K.
Actually, that throw it against the wall must be my standard for headsets because I think I told Claude that yesterday too. Because his wasn't working either. It's like, throw it against the wall, it'll work fine. That really does fix things sometimes. And it breaks things sometimes. So you got a 50-50 shot of either fixing it or breaking it.
Must be a disconnected wire in the headset.
My blue snowball doesn't need to be flicked down the wall yet. Quite frankly, if I did it now, I'd be crying of all the money wasted.
I mean, as far as hitting stuff against the wall or hitting stuff with a hammer, we had a compressor a few months ago out here at work that just would not act right. Never could figure out what it was or what was going on. So me and another guy were messing with it, and he got mad at it. So he just started hit this one thing we were messing with a wrench. Then all of a sudden, right then, everything started working. Hadn't had a problem with it since.
Yeah, I've had to do that at work a few times too.
Wish I could do that at work, but a hammer usually loses the battle against that heavy equipment.
At times, yes.
Jack coming in hot.
I know people are scared of me, but you don't literally need to hug the wall. I'm gonna try not to crash into people.
So what's with that screenshot I saw the other day where Bullet was laying over taking a nap in the middle of the road?
I was tired.
He tried to think of an excuse.
This is the best excuse ever. I was tired.
It was a chain reaction.
Ah.
So the guy that hit me and knocked me over was... he got hit too, so... I don't know, one minute, I was looking away time. Well, I got that sign. Knocked it down. Right smack. Okay. Sorry. I was not paying attention. I was looking at something. I don't know if I was looking at my phone or what I was looking at. Just sitting there waiting. And the next thing I know it, I'm thinking, wow, everything looks weird. Why does it look like everybody just fell over? And because I've got the track IR, so it's kind of moving around. And it took me a few minutes to realize I was on my side.
Oops.
For people that need to know, we're going to Sacramento next.
Oh, that miss.
Lion, are you picking up a load right here?
No, this is. Oh, hold on, I'll move. No, I just dropped it up.
Just to make your job a bit harder, Bullet.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, great. Sosa's
made it
here.
great. It's just. I think a jet's crashing somewhere.
Oh, so I see what's going on. He's got a headset, and his mic is occasionally picking up what his speakers are putting out. Okay. Yeah.
Where are we going next again?
Where are you guys at?
Sacramento.
Okay.
We're going Flex. We're in Flagstaff for whoever just asked.
This is a long trip to Sacramento.
I'll meet you guys in POs.
What a lovely
Hit it
trip,
against the
isn't it?
wall.
Must be the sound we're hearing.
I'm not going to redo my load.
Anyone know who Michael is?
Who's what?
Michael.
Might be one of the guys from the stream.
Yeah, because he has Bulletstorm on the tag.
Yes, Griffith, it's still just picking up your audio.
Okay, be right back.
Well, it was clear that time.
I'll meet you guys in POs.
Probably because he wasn't moving.
Maybe I wasn't pushing the button down firm enough.
I'm going into the rest area to be right back.
Copy that. Well, I sure did a number on that stop sign back there. I knocked it down as I was pulling in, and I knocked it the other way as I was pulling out.
Maybe we all should be sitting in the rest areas to group up.
Why is there nowhere on the road?
Yeah, we could, but just saying.
Something is up with my wheel.
He seems to have a problem every day.
It's not like 1 to 1, you know?
Not like the
It's-
problem
if-
yesterday.
If I turn it just a little bit, it turns a lot in the truck.
Maybe.
Have you tried? Go ahead,
ahead.
Jack.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Have you tried the settings on your dead zone or your wheel settings?
It was just working perfectly this last run, and now it's all messed up.
Let me
It's
ask you this: is it hooked into a multiple USB tab?
Yeah, it is, but it's powered. It's been working fine for a long, long time.
I have noticed that because I have one too, and I noticed that it messes with each thing that I have hooked into like the USB, like my keyboard, my mechanical keyboard, my mouse. So I plugged it into the actual computer itself, like the back of the computer, and I never had a problem since.
Huh. Well, may have to do something. As soon as I get to the road, I'm gonna exit out and try, because I don't. You have to disconnect the game, don't you, to reset the wheel?
I don't think so. I mean, you're just. It doesn't automatically, like, when you unplug it, it doesn't, like, spin around, like, calibrate itself.
Yeah, it does. When you plug it in, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that you should have to do. I mean, it shouldn't have to worry about any game settings at all unless if you want to change stuff around in actual mapping, but
There we go, so I'll be right back. So sorry, lady.
God, you really want to have a. You really want to give her a Kenworth logo, don't you?
I had my handbrake on and everything. It wasn't stopping. Maybe I gave you some hay. Anyways, be right back.
Did you guys just leave Flagstaff?
Alright, I'll be right back.
We are in Flagstaff right now.
Everybody's picking up loads at the moment in Flagstaff.
And we've got 3 bulldozers.
And my PC's being annoying. Every time I try to get on Truckers MP, when I hit the launch ATS, it just gets off of the app.
Does it not give you a message perhaps saying you've not got the right version?
No, because on my desktop, whenever I hit the Truckers MP, you know, the little logo on your desktop, it takes you up to the screen and it either says start EST or AST. And I hit AST and then the whole entire program just turns off.
Did you know when it says your Steam is updating, did you cancel it? When you first switch your PC on and it says Steam's updating, did you cancel that message?
Yes. Do you need it to?
That's why. Otherwise, I don't know why Steam says like, well, you didn't update, and for some reason it doesn't let you play any games. It will just not let you. So perhaps either restart your PC or just sign out and then sign back in again.
You didn't update? You're not gonna freaking play your games? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I'll do that.
Problem.
That's what happened to me. Oh my god, that guy's driving quick.
Okay, everyone be... Alright, everyone be careful. I have to exit the game to reset the wheel. So, no one take my spot.
I will.
Just remember there is ghost mode, but just to be safe, don't even take over.
Yeah, I don't really want to try it, to be honest.
Yeah. Don't recommend it. Hey, I'm 543. 541 miles away from Las Vegas.
Do you not have the garage in Flagstaff?
No, but I just started a new one.
How come?
Well, my little cousin deleted half of all my accounts.
That's nice.
I know, really nice.
Your don't you have separate profiles on your computer?
Yeah.
I mean, like when you log into Windows, like you have your own Windows profile. They have their own Windows profile.
No, because we had like 2 arguments, and I left the house for like 3 hours.
Because if you had your own profile on the computer and password protected, they can't touch your profile stuff.
No, I was dumb, and my PC has only my name on it, and I forgot to create a password. So, guess what happened? Look, good thing I had Cheat Engine. Finally learned how to use it.
Wait, who was talking to me on Sunday about that 8-shifter thing?
I think that was Kevin. Was that not you, Kevin?
No, it's Lime.
Yes. What?
Is Lime on?
Yeah, he's talking.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wasn't it you that was talking last night about the 8-shifter thing?
Yeah, I don't have it, but I've seen videos on it, and I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I built one today.
Cool.
I need to go get a new track IR.
Gotta see how that works out, and I might sometime, cause right now I have it to like a plus, because I don't have X-Patter, so it's just
The
4.
joystick.
Yeah, I didn't convert it over to
You back, RK?
Yeah, I'm here.
You can run around me if you want.
I'm gonna wait till everybody starts moving. I'm trying to write an email to my boss brother.
Okay.
Ooh, did you get in trouble?
No, I ain't getting in trouble. It's they screwed up the website, the company website,
Wow.
and I have to fix it for them.
So you're like the tech guy of the company. I'm guessing. Hey, I got a question. Is it good when this guy tried to ram me against the guardrail? Is it good that I was recording?
That's amazing.
Did you report him?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's probably good that you saved the recording.
Okay.
Hey, Lime, I'm in your truck.
Oh, what do you see in there?
Oh, he's gonna be stealing your Oreos.
It's pitch black.
Why not my crackers that I'm eating?
I'm sat next to you, so can you pass me one over, please?
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. That's tasty.
Extra salt. I'm joking.
So what kind of crackers are they?
Premium plus.
Because I will meet you in Las Vegas and give me like 4, so I have for some for the trip, and I'll trade you some apples and a Coke.
I was about to say I don't want healthy food, but thanks to the Coke, I'm interested in that.
Oh,
Ow, my ears.
Roy, we understand your joke sounds very nice, but there is no need to show off.
I think you should just do burnouts in the parking lot.
That's a good way to come back to.
Have you guys left Flagstaff? Have you guys left Flagstaff yet, or?
No, we're on the highway about to go.
Okay.
How far are you guys away from Las Vegas?
We're not going to Las Vegas.
We are.
Roy,
but
you
it's our
ready to
last
go?
trip.
They're going to
Yes.
Sacramento, then Elko,
Alright.
then Las Vegas.
Let's go ahead and roll out. I think everybody's here and we're ready.
The only bad part I found about using a joystick for an H shifter is unless you have pins to hold it in the middle when you're not shifting, you have to hold it in the middle while you do stuff in your home screen because it'll move your mouse.
Yeah, that is true. I'll meet you guys in
Yeah, but that's the only problem I found with it.
Wait, so where is everybody lined up and leaving from at the moment?
We just left, and we just left from King. Oh, England.
Flagstaff.
No,
Well, Jack, I guess you can take away your.
just you didn't see a thing.
Nope, never saw it. I must
Everyone's moving.
Copy that. Thank you.
I'm Matt's at 65. Hi.
65 it is.
I'm basically trying to get achievements and roll up trucks.
How far are you guys away from Sacramento?
About 700 miles.
Yeah, it's a pretty long one.
I got my wallpaper. Now I see my truck on it. Kind of hard to tell which stream you're watching.
You know, I got that achievement and had that wallpaper, and then when that game patched to that beta thing, when I revert it, it still shows the achievement, but I can't get the wallpaper back from Steam.
Wow.
Thieves.
Yeah, I got robbed.
Yep.
You could always try and put in a ticket.
Yeah, I suppose. World of
So-
Trucks, it shows that it's done, but yeah, the background just doesn't show up in the game anymore.
Me and Sosa just a minute ago left Flagstaff. We're about almost to that next interchange, or not interchange, but next road that goes south towards what is that? South towards Camp Verde. We're almost to that road that goes south to it.
Okay, I'm the last truck in the convoy, and I'm at 673 right now.
We're just passing the turnoff to the 66.
Oh, so y'all are probably
Yeah, I don't think we're much ahead of you.
No, I have 651.
Yeah, y'all aren't too far ahead then, because I am at 687. And I just passed the Camp Verde exit.
About 20 miles behind me.
Right.
I'm down to 51 here, Cup. That's you behind me.
All right. No, I'm behind Jero's Trans Sam.
I'll meet you guys in front.
10-4. What's the convoy's speed run?
Well, it was 65, but the person behind me seems to be trying to run over me.
I have not.
Ooh, Bullet, are you tailgating your navigator?
He's the manager. And I might be a little close, but he's 84 meters ahead of me.
I'm tailgating Star Trucker.
Okay, Sosa just passed me, and he's headed up towards y'all guys. And I just a minute ago passed the exit for 66.
Does he
Yeah,
have
you're
a
not
weird
far,
load?
If you want tailgating, Bullet, I'll happily tailgate you.
Just passed an auto parts sign at 616 to go.
Does Sosa have a weird load on his truck?
He did at first. When I pulled up beside him, he was in the, or when I pulled up to get my load, he was in the same lot. He had the middle part of one of the 3-piece heavy haul trailers. He had the middle part of that, and it had the load of iron pipes that usually goes on one of those red flatbed trailers, just kind of floating above it.
So is that like a mod or a hack?
Both.
Yeah, there's this certain program that you can use to change, like while you're in game, it'll change the weight of your trailer. You can change the load that's on it and the trailer itself. And I used to run with some guys who kind of did that just because we all ran pretty much the same trailer. So instead of trying to find one, they just use that and adjust it. But he's back to a little bit more normal. He's at least got the black flatbed trailer. It doesn't have the headache rack or whatever on the front of it, but it still fits the iron pipes pretty well.
It's bulk carrier. But it's flatbed, but has a well, I call it a bulk because it just sticks out.
Bullet, am I close enough?
I'm doing 78 and I can't catch whoever's ahead of me.
I don't know. Let me see.
I get a bit off thanks for that.
Oh.
Oh, back off, wreck.
Oh.
What'd you do, Jack?
I got brake checked.
I never had enough time to brake on that one.
Watch
Oh,
yourself.
that's 7.
Start.
Too funny, too funny.
I am sorry, everybody that ran into me, and I fully apologise.
Jack,
Yeah.
remember, this is not
Lady, this time it was Jack's fault.
Sorry about that lady in line.
We could give you a little push, lady. Maybe that'll upright you.
Ladies leaning over.
Does anyone see Trans Sam?
I seen a
think
Sam.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, he's
Are
right
you-
in front of me.
Okay. Okay. He's
Jack, what?
from the YouTube stream driving with us for the first time, so.
Jack said he's gonna leave.
Trick exit here.
That's how I started with just watching
I think that's how everybody started.
I actually started by watching Dakota's streams.
All right, Roy, I'm going to start a pool for getting you a new mic.
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I'll give you 70.
What's front end convoy speed?
We're going everywhere from 40 to 55.
Okay.
I just passed the California state line. What is this? That road that goes south? 90, 85, something like that. And I'm coming up to that exit right now, and the truck stops, and I'll just pass it.
Someone has a phone going off.
Jack, for our safety, I'm gonna pass you.
I don't see that.
Yeah, the phone was mine.
Jack, I think now you have the reputation for letting me drive your truck and you driving my race car.
I think I have the reputation for no one to go near me, to be honest.
You have the reputation to go in the back.
Do we have a Cavi 2.0?
Oh, Bullet. I don't know if you ever got around to seeing it or whatever, but last night after the stream, or after we all got off, I finally got an application done up to actually join in the company.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see it, but I'll take care of that as soon as I get stopped.
Okay. Does that take, whenever it's actually done, does that take effect immediately, or do I have
Go
to restart
around,
anything,
go
or
around.
what?
My Matt's at 65.
Just use the client is all. The Trucksbook client. Every time you start
Alrighty.
your game, you use the client, and it will
No.
log your miles.
No, I mean, like, do I have to restart the game for it to actually start counting and towards that, or
Yeah,
will it
you'll have to-
automatically?
Well, if you've already started the game from the client,
I did.
then it should be all right.
It'll just kind of pick up in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
too close to the guardrail.
We're
Yeah, I
how
knew
many
that's
miles
gonna
out are
happen.
you? Oh,
I knew that's gonna happen.
472.
Alright.
I knew that was
I'm
gonna happen.
Slow down and wait for Roy to come through the wait station.
You guys. I'm just gonna wait on the side of the road. Maybe watch the stream.
I have a skip pass to go past the wait station.
It's okay, I'm sure you hit the next one.
I'm catching up to Lime right now,
Hi, Chris.
so I'm finally catching up to somebody from the group.
Me. Everybody going faster than me.
Not me.
Your left.
Oh no, I had that backwards. Line was catching up to me.
Can you guys hear me fine?
Sure can, Kevin.
Hey, well, you know when I was tailgating you, how far away would you say I was?
Close enough to hit him. RK truck passing.
So as far
So-
as the in-game tag, the Bulletstorm tag, does it have to be a certain shade of yellow? Like, is there a specific RGB value to put in, or?
Yeah, I did have one, but it doesn't allow you to enter that code in. Wish they did hex codes, but
Oh, I got you.
Just get it close enough.
yeah, that's pretty much what everybody had to do is just get it as close as they could.
I mean, if you've got yours the exact color that you want, if you go back in your tab menu and click on the color palette, it should have the RGB, the numbers beside that everybody could put in. I think you can enter those instead of just having it as a display.
Hey, Lime.
Hey, where's Mouthy? So, he can mess around with him.
Mouthy, we were talking before and he said he can't join tonight, but he'll be in there tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh.
Truck coming up on the left, start. On your left, Bullet.
Sosa going flying.
Just me. And we are taking this right.
10-4.
Well, that was close, Roy. Nice one.
Any
Lovely engine brake there, Roy. Thanks for sharing that. Can we listen to it a bit more? I love the sounds of engine brakes. So satisfying to me.
How's it going, guys?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. How you
What's up,
doing?
Chris?
What are you guys doing?
We're on the way to Sacramento right now.
I'll see you guys once you guys get up.
All right, Jeff.
I mean, we're on the front's probably not even to Bakersfield, not quite yet.
We're on a 58 right now.
Yeah, and I'm way in the back, so I'm just now leaving Barstow, almost about to exit to the 58. But I'm way behind the rest of the group.
Alright, I'm rolling up. My truck is empty.
Yeah, tonight's run has got every place we stop has got the garage. So if you need garages, tonight's the night to grab them.
Yeah, I got the garage for Sacramento. Started fast travel up there.
Hopefully they have repair places too for me.
$24 out.
10-4.
How many garages is there?
12.
Okay, I just need one more.
Lady Bullet posted the garage locations, a map of it in the what chat was it? The convoy routes chat, I think.
Yeah. It's a pretty good map too. Shows the garages and all that. The garages and service and dealerships.
Attack of the Tumbleweeds.
It's the great tumbleweed migration.
Okay, you going speed limit?
I'm going 65 mats. Apparently, I'm going up a hill, so my speed dropped down.
I wish you were allowed to bring in modded truck routes.
You can pass if you can.
I mean, if you do it right, there's some stuff that you can get away with, as far as actually getting it into the multiplayer game. But if somebody decides that they want to report you for it, or if you just happen to pass an admin or something, and they notice it, you might get kicked or even banned. But there are some modded stuff you can get into the actual multiplayer game and server with.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if you can put like longer CB antennas that are like angled.
Oh yeah.
So accessible.
Like I said, I don't know about that, something like that, accessory wise, but I know, like I said, this group that I used to run with, a couple of them had the mod that would give you let you have the long frame on a day cab. It didn't have the sleeper on it, and
That's what Will uses.
so, and then one of them, he had, I think it was the Peterbilt, the 389 day cab truck, but it had the Kenworth day cab stacks on it, and it looked kind of goofy because they were coming out of the side of the cab instead of underneath. But I mean, he was still playing around in multiplayer with it, so.
Right turn.
How far are you guys out?
Tail end is in Bakersfield.
And then I'm bringing up the way rear, and I'm just now pulling into Bakersfield. I just passing the light by the dealership and service.
Oh, you're really close to me, so.
Front end is 251.
Roy.
He just wants to show us his truck noises.
That hammer's looking pretty good, I think.
So I'm sorry, but when you were talking earlier, I couldn't tell if you were being sarcastic or not about the engine brake being satisfying to listen to.
I like it. I really do.
Yeah, same here.
Sounds even better when you put the Jake mod on in single player.
You know, I was thinking the shifter I've got, I don't know which shifter you've got, but the one that I've got, the C-Move shift knob, it's got a Arduino micro in it, which can handle like 16 buttons, I think, and there's only 2 being used. So I really would love to put just a push button for push to talk right on the side of the shifter. And I'm wondering if I couldn't put another button on the other side for the Jake brake.
They actually sell the Jake brake adapter, but if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to solder a wire up to it. And if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to go out to Lowe's or Home Depot to get.
To get what? What do I need from Lowe's or Home Depot?
If you're gonna put like push to talk or something, just get like a button.
No, I'll order a nice looking button switch for it.
Yeah.
Something that goes with it. But I've done electronics for the last 25 years, so no big deal. I was thinking since, you know, I was thinking about building my own button box, my own dashboard using the Arduino Micro. You know, you can put 16 buttons, so you could put the, you know, button for fuel and the brakes and, you know, the trailer brake and parking brake and all that stuff on it, and actually get, you know, genuine stuff, you know, genuine, like kind of like the button box that they produce for 250 bucks, but you could build it a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah, I would buy one.
I have the Tech Affliction bullet, and what they did is essentially the same shifter you have, the high-low range, and the splitter. But then there's the sleeve that sits over the bottom of the stick, and it's got a button on the right side for your engine brake.
Cool. See, I like to I always kind of grip it from behind, and then I can put the splitter between my 2 fingers and just flick it up. But I'm thinking if I could put a button just on the left side that I could push with my thumb for push to talk, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat. Or even a little one on the lip there, where you're wrapping your fingers around it between the high-low range and the top.
Right. Yeah. Like a trigger.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely, you know, there's enough posts on the Arduino Micro, unless I haven't taken this apart to see what they've done with it. I mean, they could have, you know, gotten rid of everything, but still I can solder wires back on.
You never know until you rip it apart.
Yeah, I really hate to rip apart a $100 shifter, or shift knob, but I'm pretty sure that there's a plastic sleeve that comes off and the micro is in there.
I'm sure of it. I haven't looked at mine. Like I wanted the Jake brake feature, but they charge 35 bucks just for the sleeve. Just have that one button.
Oh wow.
Then it's another 20 bucks if you want the Eaton Fuller medallion on top.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a medallion. I don't guess this is a real truck shifter. Some of them use an actual Eaton Fuller shift knob, but I'm sure you could change it to whatever you wanted.
That's what this one is. It's a genuine World American Parts Eaton Fuller shift knob.
Does it have the red splitter button?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
I was thinking about one of those control boxes too, but I want to change my whole desk layout and everything before I get into that kind of gimmick.
Hey, Lime, why is it when you pass everybody else, you just stay in the normal lane, but when you pass me, you go right round onto the dirt?
Huh?
You went on the dirt when you passed me, are you scared?
I don't remember passing in the dirt. I remember hitting the guardrail because I was afraid I was going to hit someone though. That's why I wrecked back there.
Don't mind hitting you.
Yeah, whoever's behind me, I'm keeping a little bit of distance here. Star Trucker's glitching for me.
10-4. I'm assuming Bucky is Buckshot. Or Buckshot.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to move my desk around. I had the, it's like an L-shaped desk with a center position is where the computer is and where you put your monitor and all that. So I've got the 40-inch TV on that. And then the computer sits in a little cubby hole that's made for it. And, I had the wheel in that section, so if I had to do any kind of typing, I had to type over it or take the wheel off. And since the ETS2 would make the whole desk shake, I decided I'd put a hole, drill a hole, and screw the wheel down to the desk so it didn't do that. And I just got tired of typing over it. I figured out you can hook up a second keyboard and a second mouse. So I moved the steering wheel and the shifter over to the right side of the desk. And so I put another camera up there. So basically I got two different positions that I can stream from. So like if I'm doing the train sims or something and I don't need the wheel, I'll do it from the center position. Or if I'm, typing, working on websites or whatever, makes it so much nicer. I have way less spelling errors when I'm not trying to hang over the top of the steering wheel. But this time I put a hole in the desk for the shifter as well, because the last time I was in race room, the shifter kept coming off in my lap, which made it really hard to do any kind of shifting. But I used that as an excuse for my bad racing, but this past weekend I realized it's not the shifter.
You like the
Yeah, I hear you. I'm in the same boat. I have a 47-inch TV on just a regular little office desk, and with the wheel and the shifter in the way, if I want to use the keyboard and mouse, it's in the way. And I have a nice tower with RGB lighting that has to be buried because I don't have enough space. So I think I'm just going to build a completely different desk and change some things around.
Yeah. Well, I've got the two 40-inch TVs, so I've got one to the center and one to the right. And then I've got a 24-inch to the left, 24 wide, that I use to keep just other programs that are running, like the timer for the stream starts in X amount of minutes, and Streamlabs, and just some other stuff that I have to keep open for the streaming. And then to the far left is the computer I use to monitor the streams, and that's a Mac. So that's got a ViewSonic 24-inch monitor on it too. So this desk is just wall-to-wall monitor. They're almost the bezels are almost touching each other.
Yeah, it's a space thing. I'm contemplating just hanging the TV up, and then that takes it off the desk, right, and gives me more space on the surface maybe. Because I also play consoles on here, so I have two consoles that are trying to find a home as well on all this. So.
Right. Yeah, I've looked at those arms, but they're pretty expensive when you get up into the 40, the 40-inch TV type. If you had just like a couple of 32-inch monitors or TVs, they're relatively cheap. But when you get up in the 40s, they get way more expensive.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're gonna want to put that into studs and everything too, so that's all got to line up for you, right?
Well, it mounts on the desk. It's two arms that mount on the desk that allow you to move your monitors around. It's really cool, but
Oh, I see.
yeah, my desk is kind of out in the middle of the room, so since it's an L-shaped, I did it the opposite of putting it into the corner, and so it's the other way around, and it gives me a little square space, you know. And then I've got the green screen behind me and some bookshelves behind the green screen and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to clean off the desk one of these days and actually do a panoramic or a video of it so that you guys can actually see what's going on here. Because I'm using.
I was
two
looking on.
iPads.
Oh, sorry. I was looking online, and they make some. There's this gaming desk I really like. Some guy down in England, but it's super expensive. It's like 800 euros. But one could copy the design easily, right? Build one yourself if you're any good with lumber.
Sure. Go for it.
And Bullet, speaking of Race Room, guess what?
You finally got it downloaded.
I did.
Nice.
So what's the difference between iRacing and Race Room?
Race Room is, I find iRacing more just better in general. I mean, it's easier program to work with, I find, and but I mean, for a Race Room, it's good for free, but I love iRacing.
Yeah, I thought oh wow, iRacing's only $9.99. I thought that's no big deal. I'll pay $10 for that. And then I realized it was $10 a month. I was like, whoa, no, don't think so.
Hey guys, give me a second. My keyboard's not working.
Hey, Hon.
Throw it against the wall. That seems to be the consensus of all broken tech. Throw it against the wall.
Yes, I'm Jack.
Was there any need to constantly honk at me?
I seen another guy on his setup. I don't know what he was doing, but he had right in front of his steering wheel. I guess he had an iPad set up, but all you could see in that iPad was just the dashboard cluster, so it was right in front of you above the wheel. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the telemetry server allows you to do that. It runs it in a web browser, so you just run a web browser. You can run a borderless web browser, and it looks pretty cool. I would have rather had the GPS on there, but it doesn't work for ATS.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got the scaling all the way up anyway, but it was kind of neat because he had the triple monitor set up and all that, and then having that in the middle for the gauges was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can select different gauge clusters. It doesn't have to be the same cluster that's in your truck.
Yeah, there is a mod for single player for Peterbilt gauge. I know that.
Yeah, but that telemetry server that you download, it's got tons of different different speedheads that you can put in there.
Don't mind what I just did.
And that's a website you get that off of Bullet?
No, it's telemetry server. Guys, I need to back up, so if you want to go around me, go ahead.
I didn't see nothing.
Hello.
Okay, Jack.
Oh, I thought you seen the ice cream truck and came to a screeching halt.
No,
Dude, did somebody say ice cream?
I was talking and I almost missed my turn. I thought I was gonna have to back up, but I managed to squeeze in. Yeah, no, the telemetry server comes with several different things that you can put on it, and basically it just connects up to the API of the game. And it's not bad. It's pretty, but it's another program you have to run on the side, and then it basically puts a web server on your computer, and then you connect to it, and that will give you your dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah, look up the. It's called telemetry server.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah, I was using that with my tablet, and it's really nice to have because I can barely make out the speedometer and stuff. So with the tablet, you can easily see it.
Yeah, because that's all it is, right? It just shows the gauges, right?
Yeah, and any lights and stuff on your dash, it'll show. Like if you got your Jake brake on, it'll show that, and so on.
Uh-oh, Sidekick ain't happy.
No, she's not. She's teething.
We got someone blocking the Walbert in here.
Oh yeah, we do. That's
Roy, you
really
could
nice.
probably, if you can back up a bit and try to go on the left of him.
I think he's doing that deliberately, however, he's blocking that Walbert entrance.
And he's gone.
Next is Vegas, correct?
Elko is, but I won't be going. This is my last run. There's no point in me trying to get to Elko. Won't make it in time before I have to go snooze. Well, anyways, I finally used Trucksbook again for the first time in a while, so I got a few bit of miles in there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you, Sweens.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
You having issues there, Bullet?
Not anymore. Yeah, I cut the corner too sharp and almost took the building down.
I will be skipping this trip. I'll meet you guys in Elko. I have to eat something.
Alright, RK.
Lining up on the 80, is that right?
I'm not sure.
Hello.
Shank, what's up?
Not much.
We're in Sacramento.
That I am.
Okay, I'm lined up on the bridge just on the 80 there. I don't know if that's the right place or not, but
How does the mic sound now?
Sounds
Much better.
good.
Let me pull my tank out of your wood there.
Hello, Shank.
Why, good afternoon. Just decided to get in for a little while.
That's awesome. Welcome.
How come whenever I'm in first gear and I try to go, I always stall out?
Are you using a clutch?
Yeah.
That would be letting the clutch out a little too fast. Not giving enough gas. One of the two.
Well,
Everything's gotta be perfect.
my clutch is a button. Because I have a like a foot switch, but I haven't set it up yet. I have to set it up to my hat switch.
A pedal?
Yeah, is it a pedal or is it just a switch?
No, right now my pedal is a hat switch, so you just press it to clutch. But I have
That's probably why you're stalling out, because with a steering wheel with pedals, the clutch actually is like a real clutch. There's a lot of, it's not just a button. It's kind of like the accelerator is. So if you were to get real pedals, that would probably work better.
because I'm just running an H shifter with a joystick.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you're trying to make it yourself. But I'll bet if you Googled how to make your own clutch, I'm sure you could.
Well, I bought a while ago. It's a USB foot switch. So what I'm gonna do that is I haven't had time to set it up, but I'm gonna set it up to my hat switch. So instead of pressing that, I can use the pedal thing.
Bucky, you up on the 80?
Yeah, I went a little further there because I think there's two highway entrances. I came off the. I'm past the Cloverleaf there.
Okay. I took the Truckee exit.
Yeah, it's the I-5, I-80 interchange.
I see a couple of dots, a green and a blue.
Yeah, and I'm only up here because same thing. I don't like the starting on a hill thing if I can avoid it.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Bullet.
Yeah.
Hey, I won't be able to. I gotta work on my controller because for some reason it's registering as the wrong button when I press the drive when go driving. So I gotta work on it.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason it's registered my LT button to go forward and my RT to go backwards.
Yeah, something messed up, huh?
Yep, something messed up.
You can fix it.
Yep, I can fix that. I fixed it before. I gotta fix it again.
Throw it against the wall. That seems to fix everything.
It's been thrown so many times. It's been thrown like about 15 times already.
Well, my computer desk will be really, really awesome.
Yeah, my computer's set up. I got a front monitor that I put on and a side monitor for my Discord.
Hey, I just noticed it finally gave me my front proper license plate.
From World of Trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullet, did you get a chance to check out the my application yet?
Doing it right now.
10-4.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta spend some time with the family before I leave tomorrow, so I'll catch y'all later.
All right, cop. Take care. Good luck to you.
Take care.
Yep, have a good night, everyone.
All right,
You
see you
too,
later,
man.
Cop.
See ya.
I mean, my computer would be made out of 2x4 driftwood, not driftwood, but plywood. It makes sliders for like if I get a steering wheel and pedals and stuff, and have it where the keyboard slides over to you, or you can move it out of the way and lock it, and you can move the steering wheel over and lock it in place.
Nice. Hey, bouncing, resubmit it because it didn't go through. There's nothing sitting here waiting. We've been having trouble with that. People have had to do it once or twice, or 2 or 3 times.
Okay, well while we're waiting, let me try and get what I can with that.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been sitting not doing.
What's that, Kermit?
I've been sitting for a while not doing anything, and on the top right of my screen it says offline. So would I have to restart the game?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to restart the game from the multiplayer.
Yeah, because I've been configuring my shifter thing I made.
Yeah, you need to press Y, space, and enter occasionally.
Yeah.
I think it's like 10 minutes, so you have to do it inside of 10 minutes. Otherwise, it'll kick you offline, basically thinking that you just went and left it. So,
Okay, so how do you do this application thing?
go to Trucksbooks, trucksbook.eu, log in there, and then go to companies and find in the company list, find Bulletstorm Trucking, and then up in the top right corner, you put in an application. It says submit application.
Okay, I will. So what is it called again?
It's well, if you go into the Discord under join Bulletstorm Trucking, the text channel, there's a video and links to everything.
Okay, is it we welcome you to Bulletstorm Trucking? Is that it?
Yeah, I think the text channel is actually called join dash Bulletstorm dash Trucking, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's I forgot I was telling yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
but
talking
it
about
is.
the video name.
Come on up, TC.
10-4.
There's a link in that channel to the video.
Anyone want some pretzels? I just got a fresh bag out.
I'll have some. I'll come up. I'll come in your truck. Just give me a sec.
What's up with that heavy haul?
I can't find the
Yeah,
link
he's
to the
new, and I
website.
didn't tell him heavy haul's going in the back.
Hey, Bullet, I'm in your truck.
Want some pretzels?
Yes, please.
Where are you guys?
We're on the I-80, just past for the I-80 I-5 interchange.
Sacramento.
Hey, Bullet.
Yeah.
Some reason it wouldn't allow me to post photos on the general text anymore. Is that for everyone now, or?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me neither.
I'll have to look at that.
I can post a text. I just couldn't upload a picture.
Do you have a picture in your file?
Well, no, it always worked before. It just says something about permission needed or something.
Yeah, was it yesterday? Yesterday, and then a couple days before that, and then maybe a month before that, we had somebody come in and just wreak havoc inside the Discord. So we had to lock things way down.
Oh, and also, Bullet, my permissions has been messed up again.
We just fixed your permissions and they're
I
messed
know.
up again?
Yeah, already.
Okay. Yeah, just bear with me. I'll get them worked out.
There's no rush. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know the one time I was actually in the same chat as you guys and it kicked me off the chat.
Hey, Bucky, try the ATS MP chat and see if you can post something in there. Picture.
Okay.
So how is everyone else's day?
Mine's good, Chris. How are you?
Long day. Long day.
Okay,
Yeah, that
I
worked,
think
Bullet.
Okay, that'll give me a starting point anyway. I can take the permissions from that one and move it to general.
And I think my application should have probably gone through.
Okay, don't anybody take my spot. I got a high ping kick here.
It took
I'm
for 5.
still not seeing it. I just
Yeah.
refreshed the page. I don't know what's going on with Trucksbook.
Have you guys hit the road out to
Try to do
out
it
to,
again, man. I'm
Vegas
sorry.
yet?
We are in. We're about to leave Sacramento and then go up to Elko. Investigating.
Roy, you're really going to have to throw that microphone against the wall.
You can fix everything. You don't need to throw it against the wall.
Yes,
Doing it
please
again.
throw it.
But the wall is part of the fix. It needs that
Mm.
sudden stop. It needs the force of the throw and the sudden stop of the wall to fix it.
It doesn't.
I thought it was the car tower.
You Bullet, when you have a chance, take a look there. I posted my setup. You'll see how much limited space I'm working with.
That setup is quite nice, though. But it
I
is
just
small.
slammed it on the floor, see if that works.
I mean, it has for now, apparently.
Perfect.
Where did you post it?
In the ATS multiplayer chat.
I tell you what, Chris, I've never seen a setup like that before.
Where's the steering wheel?
I think Chris uses the controller.
Oh wait, never mind. I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, you kind of have a space deficit, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I'll try to meet you guys up in Elko.
You know, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna restart my Discord right quick because everything's wanting to try and be slow with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's same with my phone because my lights were off when I took that picture, and I just had my flash on. Ow, jeez.
Okay, Bullet, I'm gonna have to roll out because I just got called for work, so I got to get this delivery done. Unless, are we all rolling anytime soon, or?
Yeah, are we all here? I thought we were waiting for somebody. Looks like everybody's here, so let's go ahead and roll.
I'll try to catch up real quick.
Kermit, is that set up under a bunk bed?
Yes.
I thought so.
Just going around you there, Giro Trans Sam, you got a heavy haul.
Go ahead and
You're
roll.
rolling
Sam.
out.
Yeah, go ahead.
10-4.
Go ahead, Roy.
Roy, how many miles do you guys have out?
$400.
Yeah, that's my shifting setup. I literally just have a cardboard box with my joystick inside of it with a wooden dowel rod attached to my shift knob on top of it.
Oh no, I've only got 200 miles left of fuel.
Yeah, I didn't look until after I was parked, but I'm down to like a quarter of a tank.
I have 171.
Well, I got a full tank of diesel.
That's good, because if you had a full tank of gas, your engine would be locking up real quick.
Yes, it would.
Set speed at 55.
Thank you.
10-4.
And plus, I'm cooking tater tots with it too.
You doing that on the muffler? Wrapping them up
Yep.
in tin foil and just wiring them to the muffler?
Yep.
Hey, can I have some tater tots once we get into Elko?
Sure you can. They might be a little smoky.
Man, I think Jack ate all my pretzels. Jack, did you eat all my pretzels?
I'm gonna deny that allegation.
I think you did.
We just got busted.
Bag is empty.
I also found the bag that was in your glove box.
No, not the stash. No. Really?
Yeah.
You
Man.
have just been.
That's it. We're stopping at the next Walbert, and you're going in and buying me 2 bags of pretzels. And a box of donuts, too.
Hey, Bullet, did you find a hard time putting your track IR sensor up with the TV being that big?
Nah, I just kind of pointed down a little bit. This track IR is awesome. It's like the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
Besides the wheel changing from that little Red Legend, that was a good wheel, but man, when I went to the G29, it was like night and day difference. Same thing with the Track IR. I tried that Track No IR that basically just used, I had it use another webcam and it tracked my face. And that thing would get all squirrely and it was making me nauseous. And so I had to get rid of it. This thing has been awesome.
Yeah, you have the clip for the cap, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get the Pro because I didn't want the extra wire. And everybody said that it's a little more accurate, but it works well in dark rooms. Well, I've got two 4 bulb fluorescent lights up on the ceiling, so it's definitely not dark in here. It's almost like you need to wear sunglasses. So the little hat clip works great. Plus I can change hats. You know, it
Yeah,
just
I guess so.
clips off of one and clips onto the other, and so I've got so many hats I like to rotate them.
I use that Delan and it works good. I just you have to mess with the curb quite a bit to get it so it's not so super sensitive, but
This one came with the software for the Track IR has got several different templates already or profiles, and they work really well. I just am using the default template, and the only thing I had to get rid of was there's a little checkbox called trap. And I don't know exactly what it does, but I heard for the Fernbus simulator, you had to uncheck the trap button to get it to work. And as soon as I did that and then restarted it, it worked. It worked perfect with Fernbus. I couldn't get it to work at first, but it started working with Fernbus, which is good because that's kind of a rough game if you don't have it. Because when you're turning, it does that automatic camera movement towards the way you're going, which isn't always the way you need to look. So it caused me an accident or two.
yeah, I can see that. You can turn that option on in here too. Eh?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's turning camera or blinker camera or something. So whichever direction you're
Yeah.
turning, it aims halfway into the corner, but it's annoying. I don't like it.
Yeah, there's I think it's like steering wheel or something like that, but one that changes the way you're facing based on how far you got the steering wheel turned. And then the other is blinker. It's steering camera rotation and blinker cam rotation are the actual, I think what they're actually called as far as the settings.
Right.
But does that hurt your neck when you turn, or is it like when you slightly turn, the whole camera turn?
No, all I got to do is just turn my head just a little bit to the left or just a little bit to the right. And I can look out the mirrors, or I can.
And how much did you pay for it?
That was 143, I think. I got it on Amazon.
I thought it would have been more, to be honest.
What's that?
I thought it would have been more than that.
Well, if you buy it from the manufacturer's website, it was like, what is it, 149, 159, 149, and then the one with the Pro clip is 169.
I just have I usually, all of my trucks, I have the hood mirrors. So most of the time I really don't need to turn my head and look in the mirrors.
It's handy for when you're coming up to stop signs and stuff, though.
Yeah, because I can lean forward and then look left or right and just look right out the door. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah, you can to look in at the dashboard, you just lean forward and it brings the dashboard up, and it's definitely, you know, I thought, oh, I can do it for free. That'll be all right, but it just, I don't know if it was the camera I was using. It was in the supported list. A lot of people are saying you can get a lens for the PlayStation 3 or a camera and use
Yeah, it's
it.
a filter that goes on top inside the lens.
Yeah. And then it'll be what, sensitive to infrared, right?
Like I said, mine works well. The only thing that I had to do with it is play with the curves, right, for the yaw and the pitch and everything. Once I did that, then it works great.
Right. Well, that's cool. I was gonna get one. They had this company in the UK had one. It was like it came out to be like $55 US, and it was built into a hat. I think it was called Hat IR, or Hat Tracker, Track Hat, or something like that. But there were some bad reviews on it, so I kind of wanted to stay away from it. And Track IR is the standard. I mean, the list of games that it works with is amazing. I mean, it works with all of my train simulators. It works with, my combat games. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had it at first, and then I sent it back just because of the price, and that because I tried the land, because that shipped for me was only $70, and it works good too. But I might bite the curve and get that Track IR again someday.
Yeah, no, I don't know. The software, the date on the software is 2013, so they haven't come out with an update. And of course, I haven't found any bugs in the software, but that don't mean there aren't there. But I would imagine they're probably working on the Track IR 6 at some point. That'll do something amazing, I'm sure. That's the
They're
way it
always
goes.
coming up with something new.
Yep. Yep. It's kind of like the CPUs. I bought at the time it was one of the top CPUs that you could buy. It was the i7 6700 Skylake, and 4 gigahertz, and I mean it was listed in all the different websites as the #1 CPU to get, and it didn't last long. Now I don't even think it's listed anymore.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because when I was building my rig, I had that on my list and everything, and then literally a month later, when I went to pull the pin for all my parts, they came out with the 7700 for like $10 more, so I went that route, which meant though that you had to go with a higher and everything, so it cost me a little bit more, but I thought, I'm building this thing now anyway, so what's another couple $100? Might as well get all the new stuff, right?
Yeah. Nah, I gotta pull in.
Roy.
Yes.
How many miles are you guys out?
237.
Okay, I'm about 40 miles.
Are you guys still heading up to Elko?
Jack,
seen
what
that.
happened? Oh my goodness.
Everybody watching didn't see a thing. I landed it though, so that's the main thing.
You did stick the landing, that's for sure.
I got a scale bypass, and I'm just gonna put the pedal to the metal here because I got to jump off, so I need to get there.
All right, man. Take care.
Are we ready?
Yeah, roll on, just slow.
10-4.
I've got 59% damage.
I'd say so. That was quite the flip you did there.
I'm sure Lady Bullet will probably send me a lovely video of it.
Yeah. She's really quick on the videos, isn't she?
And plus, I seen it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what's going on?
Okay, I've caught up to the convoy.
Nice job.
So how was your day, boy?
30.
Pretty good, Chris. Pretty good.
35 till everybody catches up.
That's good. I just want to thank you and Lady Boy, and Lady Boy for talking to me today.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime.
Hey, Bullet, are you are you going to Las Vegas back to Tuscus or Tucson?
I don't have the route in front of me, so I don't know where we're going after this. Does anybody know?
Las Vegas.
Thanks
So
for
we're
that.
on the way to Vegas now, and then it's back to
No,
Tucson.
the next
No,
one
we're on Eli. We're going to Eli. Eli, then
or
Vegas.
Elko, not Eli.
Elko, yeah, that's it. I knew it started with an E.
Hey,
And then after Elko is straight down to Vegas.
are you
Yeah.
trying to kill me by any chance?
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead and
need to
resume
bring-
speed.
Yeah, we need to build the speed up here.
80 it is.
Hey Jack,
Copy
what is
that,
that move?
TC.
Well, I was being cut off by someone that name started with a K.
Hey, well you pulled off inside the shoulder.
I pulled up on the shoulders. I was breaking down.
Well, if you're breaking down, I'm pulling up.
Unless you
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I had a bit of a run-in with Gerotrans, Sam, and so I wound up just canceling my load and I jumped on ahead to Elko. So I'm at the service in Elko, but I jumped off the game for a minute. I'm having trouble getting my Discord overlay to work again, so I'm gonna mess with that a bit.
Yeah, that's a bugger. Mine was working a little bit ago, and now it ain't working.
Yeah, it was working when I first started up, but I think having it up some reason was causing me a lot of lag, whether it was game lag or if it was actual connection lag, causing a bad connection. I don't know, but it was giving me problems, so I turned it off, and then I tried to turn it back on later, and never have gotten it to work yet.
Yeah, mine was on earlier, and now it's off, and I didn't do anything to it. Didn't change it, nothing.
Oh well, it may just be
I think it's
something
a
with Discord.
buggy implementation of an overlay is what it is.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
I hate to say that because I really like Discord. I mean, I've chit-chatted with the guys and asked for some features and all that stuff, and they've helped me work out some problems with the iOS. But I just think the overlay is buggy, and they need to make it so that we can move it wherever we want to easily.
I think that's ATS, not the Discord people.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably true. But I can't even if I Alt tab out, you know, you can still see the Discord logo up in the corner of my regular Windows screen. Why wouldn't I be able to grab it and move it there and just? I mean, it keeps the little Discord logo up in the top corner. So basically, I guess what I got to do is what? Go into a windowed mode.
Try to get into a window mode.
I mean, I can put the game in a windowed mode. That's not a problem, but trying to grab onto it is the problem. I think I'll submit that to them. To have that. The other thing I'd like to have is an easy way to access the members list. Right now you have to click on the server name, then go to server settings, then go to members. Should be some easy way for an admin. If you're an admin, it should show you, you know, that in the menu. Members. Here's the members. Shouldn't have to go through server settings.
Bullet, whatever you do, don't worry about Mixer.
What do you mean, don't worry about Mixer?
Don't look at my screen.
Oh, that means I gotta turn my head and look. You do know that, right? Oh, I don't have that browser up. Oh, what'd you do?
I have no idea. I was turning into service and my truck flipped over and landed on its side.
Oh no.
just taking a nap.
I did not
that's
hit anything. It just something that flipped over.
Alright, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
all. See you, Chris.
See ya.
Yeah, better go pick up my mom.
Everybody okay back there?
No, I'm just stuck behind Lady Boy.
I'm right at the back. Well, that's after my little somersault and gave me 59% damage.
I did want to mention, I don't know if any of you heard me say that we were doing the Monday through Friday thing again. Of course, that's what we're doing, but I do want to add one little caveat to that, in that there will be no Wednesday stream. I'm going to go to church on Wednesday nights and start playing music in church, and so I'll be at church on Wednesday nights, so there'll be no stream at all on Wednesdays.
That is fine.
10-4.
So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then
10-4.
Saturday and Sunday I'll do other games, you know, whatever, Saturday and Sunday. We'll do race. I'll try to do race room every Sunday afternoon. That seems to be a little fun, you know, kind of relaxing. So we'll try to do race room, you know, on Sunday afternoons. But I may or may not do a single player stream beyond that. Do some farming. I'm going to put a second farm server up with a different map. So got some good things coming up the pike.
Will that farming be a modded map?
Well, I asked Simon for some suggestions on maps. So if you've got some suggestions, send.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I'll gather some up and send them to you sometime this week.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to set the second server up till next week, but definitely send me your suggestion. And if anybody else has any map mod or maps that they would like to see. Kind of bug flying around my head. Hate that. It's making my
Okay, everybody, I gotta go. You have a good night. I'll hopefully catch you again soon.
All right, Buckshot, you
All right,
take
you too.
care. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye,
Yeah, see you guys. I'm gonna spend some time with my family.
Have fun, everyone.
Yep, me too. See you, Bullet.
See you, Kev. See you, Kermit.
Bye.
Later.
Everybody's
Bye,
going
Roy.
now.
I hope you're not leaving right now.
So where are we going after Vegas? Is that going to be pretty much the end for most everybody else?
The closer we get to 8 o'clock, yeah, this might end up being my last load because we're almost at 8 o'clock, and I get up between 4 and 4:30 in the morning, so this might be my last one.
Right.
But y'all are free to run the rest of them, and you know, whatever.
Turn coming up.
10-4.
What load are y'all on?
We are heading
This one,
to
Eli?
Eli. I
Yeah,
thought.
this one's the Eli.
What do you mean? I'll call it Eli.
Eli.
I've accidentally set my thing to Elko.
Elko.
It's right next to Eli. I don't know why you didn't know that.
It
I
is.
didn't know that.
Thought I was gonna need to give you a little boost there, Roy.
Someone stopped in front of me.
It happens.
Pretty much, man.
What's up, nephew?
What's up? I got some good news.
What's that?
Channel been going great.
Well, good. It's a hard thing to get started, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is. Very is. I can tell you. Ain't though, but it's coming.
Good deal.
Whee!
Is there what's it called? The place where you fix your truck?
Service?
Yep, is there one of them in Elko?
Yes, there is. It's on the very east end at the truck dealership.
I just
There you
crashed
go.
into the wall. My try not to crash into anything completely without falling down.
Do y'all hear my truck in the audio?
Yeah, we can.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go by the Elko garage and then I'm gonna call it a day. Well, in my case, I'm gonna call it a morning. I think I just performed a miracle. I flipped over on my side, put my truck out sorry, and flipped back on its wheels.
Mm. 2 miles.
All right, guys, that's it for me. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 5:30. Let's see, maybe we can run the rest of the garages so everybody has a chance to get all the garages. But anyway, y'all have a good night.